Good morning, everyone, and I will be presenting today the EU WeMED Network project. My name is Claudia Iglesias, I'm a project designer and policy expert at X23, and I'm a researcher for the EU WeMED Network project. So I would like to introduce you the consortium that we have in this project. We are coordinating the project as a research center in Italy, and then as you see, we have a great variety of different organizations from the West Mediterranean Basin. We have Turismo de Portugal as a research manager, and then we have Travel Without Plastic from the Canary Islands as capacity building manager, the Tourism National Board from Mauritania as the tourist project manager, the International Social Tourism Organization as quality evaluation manager, the National Agency of Tourism from Italy, ENIT, as communication manager, and the networking manager that is the Balearic Marine Cluster. Oops, okay. So what do we aim with the EU WeMED Network project? And in short, it would be traveling aware of our footprint. And that means designing and piloting ecotourism smart packages for school trips to boost these markets into the West Mediterranean. Among our main objectives, we have three main key objectives, which are supporting tourists and stakeholders into the ecotourism niche market. So helping them transition into it, specifically in the coast and maritime sites. Also boosting innovation and digitalization into the so that it can bring development in the economy and also create new jobs. And finally, also improving the business environment and tourism SMEs. That is having a new innovative way of understanding the value chain, and so mobilizing private and public investments, enhancing socioeconomic market intelligence, and specifically diversifying the market, namely through school trips. So in this project, we are aiming to face several challenges and also to dive into the opportunities that the region can offer us. So mainly, we have, from one side, we have the mass tourism effects in social and environmental impacts, especially in seasonality and in the summer period that face all the Mediterranean area. And in here, ecotourism can become a key element in order to make a change and to mitigate and adapt to climate change. Secondly, we have that obviously it's a very beautiful area, and that the sector's dependency on natural ecosystems is key. So diversifying the offer and offering linked to ecotourism other different alternatives such as cycle tourism, natural tourism, or water activities is key to have a diverse environment. And finally, there is still a persisting unsustainable impacts of current businesses and a lack of resilience of the sector. So having a new creation of a new model and training them to become more sustainable is also key to have a full change also on the total value chain. So the project concept that we are developing right now is a twofold project. So firstly, we have a capacity building programs, and in here we have two capacity building programs. First one is addressed to the West Mediterranean SMEs, and it's related to the stakeholders in the West Mediterranean Basin around ecotourism, eco-sustainability, responsible tourism, and in natural and remote destinations. That means also, of course, islands. In the other side, we have also another capacity building program that is addressed to school programs. And in here, we involve teachers and students covering another topic that is crucial, so environmental and social challenges. The second phase of the project is an immersive learning recreational trip. That is a school trip that comprises curricular linked activities, and with references to marine and coastal preservation. And this will be done in 4 different pilot trips, which will take place in Mauritania, Italy, Spain, and Portugal. And how would the project benefit the area that we are covering? Firstly, the children and youth will have the opportunity by learning by doing, and so that way they will visit beauty of landscapes, contributing to the preserving the fragile and unique ecosystems. On the other side, the local tourism SMEs will have will be actively involved in the destination, and so that way they will be also part of the new value chain that we want to create. So who is it for? We have, as we said before, the target groups, so WestMED Tourism SMEs as first target group. Secondly, private and public educational bodies that are interested in new ways of, new solutions of school trips. And also as end users, and the third target group in here would be the new generations that are the ones that can make a change in the future. So here we have 3 different age groups which go from 6 to 10, from the 11 to 13, and from 14 to 16 years old. And of course, mentors and teachers that will accompany them in the process. So to put it in a practical timeline, we have here the implementation plan. As we see, the first work package, the WP2 we are already over with it. It was in needs analysis, good practices, and market analysis. Now we are getting ready with the WP3. In here, we will be developing the capacity building that we will be launching next fall. And then we will dive into the designing of the packages for the school trips. So my presentation has come to an end. I hope I stuck to the time. Thank you very much. You have here the information too.